Hey guys, this is fitworkouts.com here with a new quickie workout. This week we're focusing on abs, so we're going to hit abs really hard. Abs, front abs, back, rotation, some oblique work. So we've got 5 exercises with this. I'm going to show you the actual exercise and then also show you the make it easier modifications for each one. All you need is a mat and a towel. Anything could suffice, your sweatshirt, whatever you got handy. We're going to start with a double leg stretch. That's a Pilates exercise, but we're going to change it a little bit. So you're going to start on your back with your legs in tabletop and you are bowed up. They call this bowing in Pilates. This is pulled in nice and tight and engaged in the front. Try to keep the neck a little bit soft. Chin is an inch off the chest. Arms are reaching outside of the legs. You're going to open up into a V. You're going to hold the upper body right there as you lower the legs toward the floor. Bring them back up to that angle and then scoop it in. I'm already quivering. This one's going to be hard. Open, drop the legs, bring the legs back up, exhale, scoop it in. People who take my more advanced Pilates class at the gym are going to recognize that variation. That one's pretty tough. Let's take that down a notch. We're going to go down with the towel. And knees are at tabletop. This time the head and shoulders can stay down. We're taking this way down. You're going to drop one leg and both arms. And then exhale, close. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, close. When you reach long, you want to make sure that the rib cage does not arc up toward the ceiling. So no change in the spine. That's the challenge. That is exercise number 1. Number 2, you're going to use this towel again. I want you to scrunch it up into a ball. We're going to do a Superman, an extension here, and we're going to pass this towel behind our back. So you're going to lift up with the torso and the legs. You're going to pass that with straight arms behind your back. Reach forward again, and then switch directions. A little extra lift right there. You're going to try to stay up as long as you can. If you need to come down, catch your breath, shake that out a little, that's fine. But in my class, we typically lift and pass the, we usually use a small ball that doesn't have any weight to it, and we pass it 8 times. But you can try to stay up and pass the towel as many times as you can and then take a breather. Let's take that down a notch. I want you to have bent arms, and I want you to lift your torso and your legs, and you can come down. Again, you can stay up as long as you want, or you can lift and lower. If you're just starting out, a lift and lower is going to be plenty. Neck stays in line with the spine. If you're feeling a little more intermediate, you can lift and hold for as long as you can. Exercise 3 and 4. We're going to do a right side, left side thing. I want you to come down to one side. You're going to be on an elbow and the bottom hip and the bottom knee. You can have your hand on this top hip. Let's start with the easier variation. You're just going to lift and lower your hips. Lift and lower. If we want to take that up a notch, we're going to lift the top leg at the same time. Lift and lower. Exhale up, inhale down. You're going to feel that on the bottom side, in the hip, outer thigh, and way up into the core. It's also a bit of a challenge on the shoulders, so that can limit you a little bit. Just do what you can. Press up as many times as you can. The last exercise is a new burpee variation. I guess it's called a Ninja Burpee. I must have seen this somewhere. You basically jump back into a burpee, but rather than having straight legs, rather than jumping back into plank, you jump back onto hands and knees. So you're down, you jump back to hands and knees. So knees are bent 90 degrees. You jump back in and burst up. This will keep you a little bit crunched up in the abs here. So rather than the plank challenge, you're having a little bit more of a crunch there. Down, back in. So you're keeping this all tightened up. Down, back in. I'm basically going to just tap my knees when I jump back and then come back in. Let's take that down. You're not going to come all the way up on the variation, on the modification to make it easier. You're going to be here, tuck the toes, lift the knees, set them down, and come all the way overhead. You're actually going to get back work as you lift up. Here, lift, abs are tight, and come all the way up. Same muscles, just taking out the jump. Or you can do any variation of a regular burpee that you want. Those are the 5 exercises. We are going to click on over, link is directly below this video, to take you to the real-time version of this workout where I do it straight through, 3 rounds, 5 exercises. I'll see you over there.